kilograms. Where a world record is broken during the actual 3 lifts of competition, the 0.5 kilograms does not count towards the competition total, but is rounded down to the full kilogram. The jury may allow a 4th attempt for a world record. This adds suspense to the competition, as a lifter could break the world record but may not win gold. Powerlifting offers a tense and dramatic spectacle, where coaches have to be good strategists as their athletes battle to outlift their rivals.
Para-powerlifting is all about the bench press. It's about the strongest people on the planet going head to head. Once positioned on the bench, an athlete must perform the lift after being given the start signal. The athlete lowers the bar to the chest and must hold the weight motionless. Both elbows must extend at the same rate and lock out together. Once the lift has been completed, they will receive a rack signal and return the bar to the rack. An immediate decision will be made by the referees as to whether the lift was successful or not. A white light is given for a successful lift, and a red light signifies an unsuccessful lift. Athletes may make 3 lifts during the competition and must increase the weight attempted by at least 1 kilogram following a successful lift. The winner is the athlete who lifts the most weight in their body weight category. In para-powerlifting, athletes are classified by body weight alone, which means athletes with different impairments compete for the same medals. There are 10 different weight categories for both men and women. The body weight categories range from 49 kilograms to over 107 kilograms for men and 41 kilograms to over 86 kilograms for women. An incredible feat of strength. By using just their upper body, athletes can often lift more than 3 times their own body weight. If you'd like to find out more about para-powerlifting, you can visit our website, where you'll find lots of information about the sport and how you can get involved.
A very good afternoon to everybody at home joining us here in the Wythenshawe Forum for the final afternoon session of the 4 days at the World Para-Powerlifting World Cup competition here in Manchester. We've got the up to 86 kilogram category and the over 86 kilogram category coming your way today as the final session of this 4 days closes us off for this World Cup event. This is the second stop of the World Para-Powerlifting World Cup. 2 weeks ago in Colombia, and they head over to Bangkok, Georgia, and then the final stop in Dubai, and then it'll be the top 8 in each of the categories who will qualify automatically for the Paralympics later in the year in Tokyo. Myself, Mark Perkins, and Peter Selby bringing you all the online commentary here as we see the world records, and it is the world record of Olufemayo from Nigeria who is competing today. She's competing against Louise Sugden from Great Britain and Alina Kamieko. We also have the world records there of the over 86, 160 kilograms from Josephine Origi. Unfortunately, she's not here competing, but we have a couple of the Nigerian athletes as well. They've been on top form over the last 4 days. Here we see the start list, 8 athletes competing in both the categories, the up to and over 86 category. So first is going to be Kellyanne Stolkamp for 68 kilograms, then Kamieko from Ukraine at 100, Ashley Dice from USA, and then Olufemayo from Nigeria at 120, and then we go to Polina Katzman from Israel, Louise Sugden at 124. She came silver medal in the Commonwealth Games and gold medal here last year with 125. Then we've got 2 with the weights of 130, and that's Loveline Obiji, Marzena Ziba from Poland. The head referee and left and right referee are in place, and the jury are just being introduced to the arena here. Our loaders have loaded the bar up to 68 kilograms and have done all the deep clean and sanitization of the equipment.
Kellyanne Stolkamp of the United States will start this final session of individual events. We have the women's up to 86 kilogram category and over 86 kilogram category at the same time. In the over 86, they will be chopping and changing between the two. There are 5 athletes, Kellyanne Stolkamp of the United States being the first of which, and Lima in Ohio. All-American US Paralympic High School Track and Field. And she's starting at 68 kilograms. 2 Americans out of the 5 competing in the over 86 kilogram category. Ashley Dice, teammate, will be along in the next few minutes, but first up it's Stolkamp. It's getting ready, and a first lift then of 68, nicely down onto the chest. Looks like a very successful start, and she gets a good lift from all 3 referees. Coach was delighted as well, and Stolkamp off to a very good start. 68 kilograms in her first of her 3 lifts. So Stolkamp will go into the warm-up area and think about the next weight as the loaders change the bar to 100 kilograms as we go over to the 80 up to 86 kilogram category. The loaders, who include Josh Downs, whose birthday it is today.
Please welcome, for her first attempt, representing Ukraine, Alina Kameiko.
They've done a brilliant job, have the loaders, throughout the week, and I'm sure Josh will be ecstatic that he's been mentioned on the live stream. But they've been fantastic all for the 4 days, and they're hard at work in, again, this final individual session. We've still got the team competition to go, but it's over to the up to 86 kilogram category now.
So Kameiko from Ukraine with 100 kilos on the bar has represented Ukraine in the Paralympics over in Rio. She was competing in the up to 73 category where she finished 6th. Has aims of qualifying for Tokyo later this year. 9th in the World Championships in Mexico in 2017. Missed out on the 2019 World Championships. Here we go for a first lift then. This is 100 kilograms on the bar. First of 3 athletes competing in the up to 86 category. Nice and smooth. It is. Agreed by the referees. All 3 referees giving her the white light. She gets herself unstrapped from there. Big smiles as she leaves the floor there. A good start to the competition so far. 2 good lifts from Stolkamp and Kameiko. We're going to head back over to the over 86 category now as the bar has been raised to rack height 14 and 105 kilos.
Please welcome, for her first attempt, representing the United States of America, Ashley Dice.
Ashley Dice of the United States. Very accomplished athlete, has competed in powerathletics winning gold in the javelin, silver in the shot put, and that was at the National Championships in America in Los Angeles 2017. Concentrated then on the powerlifting, and well, she went to the World Championships in Mexico City the same year and was a finalist. Qualified graphic designer as well. At the moment, she's on the bench underneath 105 kilograms in the over 86 category. Teammate Stolkamp successful with 68, so 105. No lift for the American. The press sequence from 2 referees, and the American will return once again with 105 unless she elects to increase that weight. We're going to stick with the over 86 category with our next athlete, the bar with Josh Downs and his fellow loaders adding weight to 121 kilograms will await our next athlete.
Please welcome for her first attempt representing Israel, Polina Katzman.
So Polina Katzman makes her way out to the floor here for her first lift. Competed in the World Cup here in Manchester last year, was bronze medalist with a lift of 118. Here she goes for her first lift. Only took the sport up at the age of 45. I'm shocked how strong she actually was. Also enjoys playing the game of poker, but I'm sure if we get 3 lights and a good lift, we'll be able to tell how happy she is with that. Here we go then. First lift for Katzman. 121 on the bar. And it is 2 lights there, giving her a good lift. She just addresses the head referee and makes her way backstage. She goes to the top of the table in the over 86 category with 121. What's that? Failed lift by Ashley Dice of 105. We're then going to go next back to the women's up to 86 category as the bar is being loaded to rack height 12 at 124, and we've got some British interest in this one.
Please welcome for her first attempt representing Great Britain, Louise Sugden.
Louise Sugden from Great Britain, 124 kilograms in the women's up to 86 kilogram category. Silver medalist at the 2018 Commonwealth Games. Gold in the Paralympic World Cup 2011 when competing in wheelchair basketball. A very accomplished wheelchair basketball player from an early age, but now all the attention is on powerlifting. One of many athletes again training down at Loughborough University. Louise Sugden, 124 kilograms, round 1. No lift for Sugden. 2 red lights. Fresh sequence. And Sugden will depart the scene here with him showing Manchester. And we're back at 124 unless she decides to go higher. But it's a no lift for the British athletes in round 1.
So 130 on the bar.
Please welcome for her first attempt, representing Nigeria, Folashade Olawafemiayo.
Olawafemiayo from Nigeria. Silver medalist in London in the up to 75 category. World champion and record holder. 150. Starting off on 130 here. Close battle here, pushing Louise Sugden. Louise Sugden was gold medalist last year with 125. I've just seen her with only the 1 white light on her first attempt. Folashay's been powerlifting since 1999. It made her international debut in 2011. Here we go, 130. Made it look so easy, just so smooth, so in control, all the way down and up. 3 white lights, setting the standard here as she goes top of the table there. It's going to push Louise Sugden to be at her best to catch up with the world record holder from Nigeria as she departs. Be interested to see where she goes in this competition, how much she challenges herself now, but looked really confident in that lift.
Yeah, tremendous lift there from Olawafemiayo. Where she will go in this competition, we will wait and find out in terms of weight. The Nigerians have been in tremendous form in Manchester over the last 4 days. They lead the medal table with 8 gold, and they'll be looking for at least 1, maybe 2 here. Line Obiji in the over 86 category. One of the favourites for this competition. Gold medalist from London 2012. He's in the 82.5 kilogram. Silver in 2014 at the World Championships in Dubai. Silver again in the over 86 in Mexico City 2017. Quite the record. Her opening mark then 130, the same as Zeba of Poland, who will follow shortly. So a battle between these two for the gold. Well, Olawafemiayo of Nigeria made it look easy in the up to 86 kilogram category, and her fellow Nigerian teammates Obiji has done exactly the same. Obiji gets 2 white lights, but that looked like the start of maybe a special tournament for the Nigerian, and she goes top with 130, and we still have 1 more competitor who will look to equal that mark. And Marzina Zeba is that athlete. Here she comes.
3-time Paralympian, silver medal in Rio in this category. Loveline Obiji hasn't got her own way here. She's going to be pushed all the way by Margina with 130 on the bar here. And this will go to the top of the leaderboard. Attended the World Championships but not yet reached the podium in those. Here in Manchester. She has the 3 white lights on a great lift. So Loveline Obiji and Marzena Ziba are top of the table. Now Marzena goes into second place, and this goes back to body weight on the weighs. So the Nigerian is top of the table at the moment, although they've lifted the same weight.
What a competition, Mark. What a competition. The over 86, the top 2 convincing lifts in round 1, both at the same weight. I feel it's going to go down to that final lift. And in the up to 86 kilogram category, Oluwafemi with a tremendous lift of 130. Down in third, Sugden of Great Britain. More on that later with her next mark. We're witnessing a new British record possibly, but more on that because we have athletes to come in round 2 before we reach that stage. Stall camp of the United States up to 72 now after success at 68 in round 1. Getting settled on the bench. She's also been selected for the national para ice hockey team as well. So the 2 American athletes really have excelled in many different sports. Teammates actually guys, well, haven't really got enough time to go through all the sports that she's excelled at. Stolkamp, very similar. 72 kilograms, round 2. Just waiting for the bar to almost stop moving before she attempts her lift, and that looked to be a very good lift indeed, and gets the good lift from the referees. When she was first just given the weight of the bar, she just had to make sure it was completely stable before then attempting her lift. That was a very good piece of powerlifting, just waiting her time, waiting for everything to be okay to start her lift. And a good lift. Up to 72 now, and she'll progress further, I'm sure, with her third lift.
So the bar's going up to 107 now. So Ashley Dice, not successful in her first lift at 105, has increased the weight another 2 kilograms here.
Ashley Dice.
It was on press sequence that the referees deemed it not to be a good lift in her first lift. So can she make amends here in lift number 2? So she's competing in the over 86 kilogram category. On to the final of the 2017 World Championships, but didn't medal. She has a lovely motto about adapting or perishing, and she's definitely adapted to powerlifting. As in the other sport she's also been successful at. Here we go, 107 for her second lift. Was she in full control of the bar there? She knew that wasn't quite right. Body control as also press and chest sequence was what's been given against Ashley Dice on the bar, but she knew as soon as she put the bar down that wasn't good enough for what she needed. So her second attempt, this time was 107, is a no lift, but she'll come back again for her third and final attempt in this competition. And we're keeping the bar at the same weight, but going to the women's up to 86 kilogram category now.
Yes, Alina Mieko of the Ukraine. 100 kilograms in round 1, 107 as Mark was just saying, the same as attempted by Ashley Dice, but in the up to 86 kilogram category. She's currently in second place due to the fact that Louise Sugden has not had a valid lift as yet. More on Louise shortly. Stand by for a British record attempt, but first up it's the Ukrainian. Ukraine with 3 gold medals, all on day 1. 6th in Rio, up to 73 kilogram category. Powerlifting for quite a long time, started at the age of 8. Her idol is Iron Mike Tyson. Gets a round of applause from her coach. But no lift from the referees. So she looks back onto round 1, that lift of 100 kilograms. And she'll try once again at 107 unless she decides to go higher. Well, I'd imagine it would probably be the same amount in her third round. Back down, or back up should I say, to the over 86 kilogram category. And the bar now being added to 126 kilograms, Mark.
Yep, Alina Katzman from Israel has upped her first lift from 121 to 126, which was successful.
For her second attempt, representing Israel,
getting herself ready in that warm-up area. Each of the athletes have their own area to warm up in. All the protocol in place at the hotel for all the weights and kit inspection, etc. They only come to the venue when they need to do their 30-minute warm-up and to perform. Done in restricted conditions here, putting everybody in a safe environment to be. Here we go, second lift, 126. She's currently in third place. This lift will keep her in third place as well, with Malzina Ziba and Loveline Avicii ahead of her in the over 86 kilogram category. Encouraging words from her coach. Here we go, 126. She gets herself back up.
No lift.
There's no lift, unfortunately. Chest sequence. So each of the referees have their paddles there and their boards that tells them which of the depressed or the body position, the bar control, chest sequence or press sequence. And that lights up on the screen there. So 2 identifying there the chest sequence. There are about 7 or 8 criteria to meet under each of these as well. So we go back up to 86 kilogram category and the bar with 128. Here we go.
Representing Great Britain, Louise Sugden.
Louise Sugden then disappointed with her lift at 124. in round 1. The bar now 128 kilograms, and if successful, this will be a new British record. Louise Sugden holds that record set at the World Championships in Nur-Sultan in Kazakhstan. That was in 2019. So Louise Sugden in Manchester, attempting a new British record. 128 kilograms. We'll put a little bit of pressure on Famiayo, who has lifted 130, although with ease. Sugden of Great Britain. 128 kilograms. Can she break her own British record? No lift. 2 of the 3 referees say no. Bar control. And also chest sequence as well.
Just see the bar moving across horizontally, couldn't you? That's what's the body position light was flagged for.
But close from Sugden. She'll try again. So fingers crossed for Louise with her 3rd attempt, which will be her 2nd and a new British record. She'll be back. Make sure you stick with the live stream. Records hopefully will fall.
Here we go, back to the over 86 category then for lift number 2. Marzenna Ziba from Poland, currently in 2nd position, and that's only on count back on body weight against Loveline Avicii. 2 very competitive lifters. Now, Nigerian has posted she's going to go for 140. Ziba just increasing her weight to 135 for her 2nd lift. The silver medalist in Rio, here now in Manchester, looking to qualify for her 4th Paralympic game. On the decisions, it's a no lift. That bar just dropping down on the left hand on the chest sequence, also press sequence as well. So it is a no lift for Marzenna Ziba. So we go back up to the up to 86 kilogram category now, with 140 on the bar.
Out of all the 1st round lifts,
Please welcome for her 2nd attempt, representing Nigeria.
Nigerians' 1st round lift was, in my opinion, the best of the lot. Folashade Oluwafemiayo of Nigeria, 140 kilograms. The 130 in round 1 was no obstacle at all. And the world champion from Mexico City 2017 has her sights on a gold medal here. Silver medalist in London. That was up to 75 kilogram. And well, if she's successful here, the world record holder with 150 might well have a try at beating that. First, you feel she would have to be given a good lift here. Well, we'll just wait for the referees. That's a good lift. Now then, it might well just be me getting a little bit excited. but 130, no problem. 140, we've just seen in very similar style. I just wonder, will she have a go at her own world record of 150 kilograms? In this form, I think why not. You watching at home, I'm sure think why not. But we'll just wait and see.
Well, she's got 2 lifts as well, remember, because she could do the power lift, so she could go for something similar, or just underneath it, and then opt to do her 4th lift, which is a power lift. Let's see what happens. Those 2 are lovely lifts, though, weren't they? Here we go, back to the over 86 kilogram category. Loveline Obiji, top of the table at the minute with 130. We've just seen Marcina Ziba from Poland with her 2nd attempt failed at 135. Obiji going for 140. Just composing herself when she gets ready for her 2nd lift. ...140 kilos on the bar. Gold in London. Silver in Mexico in the World Championships. Here she is in Manchester, looking to qualify for Tokyo. Nice lift by Loveline Obiji. And all the referees duly agree by pressing the white buttons and making that a good lift. So there we see some lovely work by both the Nigerian athletes here in London. They've been put on quite a show.
81 kilograms at rack height 14. That'll begin our 3rd and final round. What a final round we've got coming up, ladies and gents. Great work.
So Loveline goes to the top of the table with 140.
I'll tell you as well, her teammate, Shade Oluwafemi-Ayo, is going to go for a world record in round 3. Plenty to come. Let's get it started.
So the world record attempt later on by Oluwafemi-Ayo.
United States of America, Kelly Ann Stolkamp.
So on to round 3. All the possibilities to come in terms of British records, in terms of possible world records. First up, it will be Kellyanne Stolkamp, 68, 72, up to 81. So a real progression in her lifts. Just to reiterate once again, Louise Sugden of Great Britain will try it at 128. That will be a new British record. And Oluwafemi-Ayo of Nigeria, she's registered a lift, or registered the possibility of lifting 150.5 to break her own world record. That's all to come in round 3. But we're going to start with Stolkamp. Now Stolkamp in round 2, when given the bar, paused for a good 4 or 5 seconds just to get the bar aligned properly. This time it looks to be in place a lot sooner. Very deliberate down. Now onto the chest, I'm not entirely sure. Let's just wait for the referees. No lift, no lift. Don't think she actually touched the chest. Mark, you've got possibly a better angle than me here. It looked to me that there was actually daylight that I could see between the bar and the chest.
Yeah, and also the press sequence on the way back up there. Both arms not working effectively together. The bar was rocking a bit to her right hand side, lower than the left. Still a successful lift on that second one at 72. It was a big jump to go 9 kilos up from where she was, but 68 plus 72. Good development for Kellyanne Stolkamp. We're going to go next to the same competition in the up to 86 kilogram category. 107 is on the rack for a second attempt. So Ashley coming out for her second attempt at 107. Yet to register a lift. She's been a medalist in other sports, a very competitive person. Still with that dream of competing in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo. Needs to get a good lift here at 107. It'll put her into 4th place if she does. Here we go then, 3rd attempt, 107. Very measured lift on the way down. But the press sequence again on the way up is what the referees are not happy with, and only one referee giving the white light there, so it does go down as a no lift to Ashley Dice. She doesn't register a successful lift here in the up to 86 kilogram category. We know she's capable of it. It just wasn't to be today on those weights of 105 and 107 for Ashley Dice this time. We now go back up to the up to 86 kilogram category.
So Alina Kumaiko, in all the excitement regarding the possibility of new records being broken in this round, Kumaiko, with a lift of 100 kilograms in round 1, sits in 2nd place in this up to 86 kilogram category. There are only 3 athletes, but with Louise Sugden yet to register a valid lift, and she's going to go for a British record, but at the moment Kumaiko is in the silver medal position, guaranteed a medal with that valid lift. And the Ukrainian getting aligned, focusing on the bar. Coach is happy. Checking the grips once again. Completes her lift, which at one point looked like the outsider of the 2 possibilities. It will go down as a no lift though. Bar control from all 3 of the referees. She completed the lift, but not quite this time for Alina Kumaiko. That would have been a new personal best if successful, but she'll be happy with her competition. 100 kilograms in round 1. Guaranteed medalist. What will it be? We'll find out later with Louise Sugden's attempt.
Louise is still yet to register that successful lift as well while she's going for the British record. Kumaiko is in silver. So we're going to go back to the over 86 kilogram category. Paulina Katzmann now currently in 3rd place with her first lift of 121. Second attempt now 126. Made her international debut in 2011. Yet to qualify for the Paralympic Games, missing out in London and in Rio. Still in with a chance here for the road to Tokyo. 126 is on the bar the second time. Here we go. 3rd and final lift. It is a good lift. She gets 2 out of 3 there. A bit of horizontal movement on the bar. but she was in full control there. And she goes into third position is a guarantee, so it's a bronze medal guaranteed for Polina Katzman. That's her best finish in her career so far. She'll be really, really pleased with that, especially finishing on a real nice high on that 126. Now we go back up to 86 kilogram category and a British record attempt.
Louise Sugden, final attempt at a lift here in Manchester. $128 kilograms on the bar. This will be breaking her own British record, once again set at the World Championships 2 years ago in Nur Sultan in Kazakhstan. 128 kilograms. Says she stumbled upon powerlifting. Well, she's excelling at the moment. The Aylesbury ace. Can she extend her own British record? In terms of the competition at this World Powerlifting World Cup in Manchester, this will be for a silver medal. But records are there to be broken, especially if they're your own record. Come on, Louise. Coach looks happy. Louise is not happy, unfortunately. It is a no lift. Very close. Just wonder whether the coach here is going to... Yes, he is. The coach, just running past the camera, is going to log a official... He's gone over to the judges and the jury, and he's been successful with his appeal, and Louise Sugden has been given a good lift at 128. She has broken her own British record on an appeal from her coach. Drama in Manchester. It will be a silver for Sugden, but also a new improved British record.
Our scenes backstage there. The coach running over. You can hear him all the way.
Just drama all the way, and records could fall further. European record here, possibly.
Yeah, Martina Ziba going for the European record. 140 kilograms on here. She was successful at 130. Just out 135. But now it's going for a European record. Big screen from the Polish coach, but it's a no lift given. Two on the chest sequence, one on the press sequence. Coach just having a look at the reasons for that lift not being successful by Martina Ziba. There's no technical challenge going in there.
Notice, please lower the bar to 150 kilograms. Rack height 12.
So 2 lifts left to go. The Nigerians left to go. We stay in the up to the over 86 category.
Nigeria, Loveline Abiji.
Line Abiji. Going up the ladder in 10 kilogram sections with 130 round 1, 140 round 2 and 150 kilograms in round 3. This is her attempt. Gold medalist from London, taking her time. £150. She's got the gold already here in Manchester. Can she cap it off? And she can do with 150 kilograms. What a lift and what a competition. The perfect 3 out of 3. 130, 140 and 150 kilograms. Line Abiji of Nigeria. Another gold for Nigeria. What a competition for them. But Abiji, that was perfect.
She's got up into increments of 10, 130, 140, 150. The world record sits at 160, so maybe she could do 160.5. Do you think she's up for that? Who knows? But we have got a world record attempt coming now, back in the up to 86 kilogram category. And Oluwafemi from Nigeria. It's her own record back in 2019.
Please welcome for our third and final attempt for a world record representing Nigeria. Folashade Oluwafemi.
So Oluwafemi from Nigeria going for the world record on her third attempt. She could potentially use a power lift as well. I'll be interested to see whether Abiji does do that as well in the over 86 category for a power lift. We'll soon see. But here we go, world record attempt. She made her 130, 140 lift look easy. Really cool, really calm. So smooth in her action. World record. To beat her own record set in 2019. 150.5. Oh, that looks good. It is good! World record 105. So smooth. An absolute pleasure to watch. Oluwafemi there with a huge smile. That is the gold medal and the world record set in 150.5.
Folashade Oluwafemi lights up Manchester with a world record. The perfect 3 out of 3 for her teammates Abiji and also for Oluwafemi, and a world record as well.
So we're just going to wait to hear. No, I think she's sitting at that. Yeah, the coach has just poked round the arena there to the table to say that she's sitting there at 150.5, a gold medal and a new world record. And didn't it look good? Powerlifting at its best. What a way to end the individual World Powerlifting World Cup here in Manchester with a world record from Nigeria with 150.5 kilograms. Here we see the results in the up to 86 women's category. Kamenko from Ukraine with 100 kilograms. Louise Sugden with 128, a British record. Remember, that was on a technical challenge as well, and the jury panel gave it. So 128 gives her silver and a British record. And then Oluwafemi from Nigeria, 130 plus 140, then 150.5 and a world record. The final standings in the over 86, Polina Katzman with bronze medal at 126, 130 was Marzena Ziba, and then 150 Loveline Abiji. So it is a double in the up to 86 and over 86 category for Nigeria, taking them to double figures in medals in this competition.
Yeah, magnificent 10 for Nigeria. And we'll be hearing the Nigerian anthem on a couple of occasions in the next few minutes, as the medal ceremonies will take place before our final event here in Manchester, the team event. Looking forward to all the drama of the team event, so make sure you stick with us on the live stream for this up and coming victory ceremonies. I'm sure with the 3 perfect lifts for the 2 Nigerian athletes, you'd like to see them get their medals, and also a silver for Louise Sugden, celebrating her British record, as well as the bronze medals for both Kumiako and also for Katzman of Israel. But it's been Nigeria's day, it's been Nigeria's World Cup. 10 gold medals.
That's half of the gold medal has been available. There's been 20 categories and they've won half of them. What a performance that is by the Nigerian group, and they're not all here either. Not all of them have travelled, so it's going to be fascinating to see the rest of the journey on the World Powerlifting World Cup, heading over to Bangkok on the 5th to 9th of May, then to Tbilisi in Georgia on the 20th to 23rd of May, before heading to the final in Dubai on the final stop of the World Cup from the 19th to 26th, where the final top 8 of each category, well, there's 20 categories, 10 in the men, 10 in the women's, who are available and will qualify for the Paralympics.
Here come the athletes then for the medal ceremony for the women's up to 86 kilogram category. Quite the event. 3 athletes competing, 2 records broken.
Representing Ukraine, Alina Kumaiko.
Alina Kumaiko with a lift of 100 kilograms in round 1 wins a bronze medal.
The winner of the silver medal, representing Great Britain, Louise Sugden.
Silver medalist Louise Sugden, and a new British record, breaking her own record, 128 kilograms
And the winner of the gold
in round 3.
and setter of a new world record, representing Nigeria, Folashade Oluwafemi-Ayo.
Folashade Oluwafemi-Ayo of Nigeria, a new world record, 150.5 kilograms, 3 lifts from 3. What a performance. Gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your medalists.
3 medals, 2 records, one of them a world record. Louise Sugden breaking her own British record. But following just behind her, Folashade Oluwafemi-Ayo, a new world record set here in Manchester.
So fist pumps all round backstage for the up to 86 women's category. Now we move to the over 86 women's category ceremony. Five athletes competing in this competition.
The winner of the bronze medal, representing Israel, Paulina Katzman.
Paulina Katzman with 2 successful lifts, her third and final lift given a 1:26 and a bronze medal here in Manchester.
The winner of the silver medal, representing Poland, Marjana Shiva.
Marjana Shiva with her silver medal on that lift of 130 kilos.
And the winner of the gold medal, representing Nigeria, Loveline Abiji.
Abiji with 3 fantastic lifts, 130, 140 and then 150 to give her the gold medal here in Manchester in the over 86 kilogram category.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your medalists.
So Nigeria go out on top with 10 gold medals out of 20 here in Manchester at the World Powerlifting World Cup. That is the final individual event of the 4-day competition.
Exciting event coming up for you very, very soon.
We have got the team event coming up next.
Around about 40 minutes at 3 o'clock.
So the team event, we've got 4 teams competing in the mixed team event. As Avicii there dancing with her medal, heading backstage to see the rest of her team to celebrate, as we will be back in 40 minutes to bring you the mixed team event, which will be closing off the World Powerlifting World Cup here in Manchester. We'll see you soon.